Hello everyone. I'm happy to have everyone here. And one thing I would like to mention is please wait for clapping until the very end. You will notice when all other members of the theater will bow down, and that's when you can clap. Thank you so much. We'll now begin. A girl by the name of Shirin walks to the spring. She then sits down to pour water into the jug from the spring. A boy by the name of Khalid then also walks to the spring. The girl later notices the boy from the reflection of the water, pausing for a moment, her cheeks rosy red, blushing. Meanwhile, the boy is washing his face and hands. Once the jug is filled, she gets up, trying to get another glimpse of his face. Feeling humiliated, Shirin then makes her way back home. A short while after, Khalid dusts off his clothes and walks away from the spring. The next day, Shirin goes to get water again from the spring. While filling up her water jug, she notices that Khalid isn't there. She wonders why he isn't there, reminiscing of the time when she saw him. Suddenly, Shirin sees his face in the reflection of the water, putting her head up to check if she's daydreaming. After noticing that Khalid really is there, they hold eye contact. Khalid becomes aware of the opportunity he has and winks at Shirin. Shirin's cheeks get rosy again. In a rush, the girl checks her surroundings and quickly gets up to leave with the jug in her hand. After taking a few steps away from the spring, she catches another short look at Khalid, wondering what he's doing, then continues back on her way home. Sitting in her house during her free time, her imagination filled with the possibilities of Khalid and her. Shirin then snaps back to reality from the loud yelling of her father, announcing the return of the sheep and goats after their feeding time. She then proceeds to read a book by the name of Hafiz. She favors 2 lines of the poem and decides to stitch it on a handkerchief. next week, Shireen goes to get water from the spring again. In her hand lays the handkerchief fully stitched and the water jug. She starts to fill the jug with water. With colic in her mind, she takes the handkerchief and lays it flat near the spring. Colic starts making his way to the spring, and before he gets the chance to see her, Shireen leaves with the filled jug in her hand. Colic notices the handkerchief and picks it up, quickly stuffing it in his pocket before anyone else is able to notice. He moves away from the spring, and once he's sure no one is around, he takes the handkerchief out of his pocket, admiring the beautiful stitches and reading the lines of poem written by Shireen. A moment of realization hits Colic. She likes him. He begins to go into deep thought. He finalizes his decision to speak to his mom about Shireen. As the weeks pass by, Colic's mother and father make their way to Shireen's house, ready to ask their parents for permission to propose. Shireen takes her time, walking to the door to welcome Cher's family inside. Colic's family enter the house and greet Shireen's parents. Shireen then begins to serve tea to the family. Both families begin to discuss the idea of proposing. To finalize their decision, both of Shirin's parents say, "We don't have a problem with this idea. We must discuss this with Shirin because it is her decision, life, and future. They should be the ones to finalize this decision." Shirin's mother then makes her way to Shirin's room to talk to her in private about the proposing. Shirin nods her head in agreement. With that being said, Shirin's mother then exits the room and tells Khalid to talk to Shirin to make sure they're both committed. Once everything is finalized, they make their way to sit back down with their parents. Smiling in joy, letting their parents know of the agreement.